When we're using the small baseline stroke, we're able to establish a baseline reference for players. If they can best identify how big they're making their stroke and create ownership of their tempo on any given surface on any day, they're going to be able to identify how far the ball is going to be able to travel. With that baseline reference in place that we'll look at for measuring here on the practice screen before a player goes onto the golf course, then we can create an awareness of how far the ball is traveling, and then we can start adapting to the different distances a little bit more effectively. Let's take a look at that. Again, we've got our baseline reference set up here with one grip length back and through, and this approximates the size for the player. They're going to have a visual reference point for how big or small they're making the stroke. Then they're going to hit a series of putts, trying to use the tempo that works best for that particular player. They're going to hit a series of between 3 and 5 putts here. And with this series of putts, we're going to observe where the golf balls are stopping relative to each other. If a player has very good ownership of their size and tempo, they're going to get very consistent results. You can see as we look at the spread of the 3 putts that we just hit, that everything's relatively close together. That player can depend on the ball rolling approximately 10 or 11 feet with this size and this tempo putting stroke for the conditions that are presented that day. One of the main benefits for this reference point is, let's say a player has a putt that's slightly longer or slightly shorter, they know they just need to adapt the size of their stroke rather than trying to hit it harder or hit it softer. Varying the tempo is a challenge because there's not a lot of tangible feedback in that department. It's solely feel-based.